Fisk unit. Fisk unit. All right, look. Hit the like button. Hit the sub button. Hit the notification bell, all right? Subscribe to my channel. Join this Fisk unit army and get Fisk unit tough, okay? Go to my Instagram, Fisk Vegas Blue, if you want to see some of the clips of Colin Cowherd ripping Daniel Jones and John Mara. It's on my Instagram, Fisk Vegas Blue. Shout out to everybody who followed me yesterday. Showing me love on the Instagram page. Definitely gonna be doing some big things over there soon. So I appreciate the love. All right. With that being said, Colin Cowherd is an op. Okay, Colin Cowherd is an op. It's as simple as that. He hates Daniel Jones, and it's personal with him. He doesn't like him, which is odd for me because normally Colin Cowherd dislikes hip guys, flashy guys, cool guys. Colin Cowherd is anti-cool. I don't like Westbrook. I don't like Cam Newton's. I don't like Tony Romo because he wears his hat backwards. That's normally the guys that Colin Cowherd attacks. That's normally Colin Cowherd. He don't like swaggy guys. It's normally his thing. My question to Colin Cowherd is, how can you love Russell Wilson, love Andrew Luck, and hate Daniel Jones? That makes no sense. If you put Andrew Luck and Daniel Jones in the same room, turned the lights off and told them to write down answers to a question, would you be able to tell who wrote down what? What's the difference? I just, at some point, you got to see through the bullshit. And Cowherd is a bullshitter. He gets paid millions of dollars to go on TV and sound dumb. And this is what I mean. This is why you need me. This is why you subscribe to my channel. This is why you watch my content every day. This is why you come into my comment section and ask questions when I go live. This is why you super chat me questions, because I give you the truth. I know what I'm talking about, and there are no strings on me and people telling me what to say, what I can and can't say, and people telling me what I can and can't do. I'm going to give it to you raw, unfiltered, hate it or love it. All right? And the God's honest truth about the Giants is, you know what? I don't have to say anything. Actions speak louder than words. Who's under contract right now, Giants fans? Who got a bag this offseason, Giants fans? Dexter Lawrence. Best defensive tackle not named Aaron Donald in the league. Who got a bag at the last second through hella hot water? There was no situation, there was no circumstance in which Daniel Jones was hitting the free agent market, and there was no circumstance on which he was going to be on a tag. Who got that deal done? Daniel Jones. Who didn't get paid, Giants fans? Who ain't get paid? So why are you listening to me? Why are you listening to Cowherd? Why? The Giants told you what they think of Daniel Jones. So why do you need Colin Cowherd to tell you something different? Why do you need me to tell you he's the anointed one? Joe Schoen, who's your Lord and Savior, because Giants fans think that GMs play football games. So for all you Joe Schoen stands out there, Joe Schoen, the boss, paid the quarterback. So how can you complain about a quarterback who your Messiah, okay, because it was Joe Schoen who threw touchdowns last year. So that guy said, Daniel Jones is my guy. Brian Dable has the biggest smile in the world when you bring up Daniel Jones. That's his guy. So I'm trying to understand why everybody seems to think that John Mara made Joe Schoen and Brian Dable like Daniel Jones. Colin Cowherd, you sound dumb. Oh yeah, John Mara said you're gonna make Daniel Jones work. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna pay Daniel Jones $40 million and that's that. It don't work like that. Danny earned that through blood, sweat, and tears. And I mean that literally. We saw him beat Aaron Rodgers with the bloody hand. We saw that. How many times do I gotta say this, man? The Giants had 2 convincing wins out of 9. The Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. The other 7 wins was Daniel Jones miracles. Let's call it what it is. Saquon Barkley is a running back. Why is it that every single team in the league has devalued the running back? Oh, you can't pay running backs. The Vikings get praised for cutting Dalvin Cook. The Vikings get praised for cutting Dalvin Cook. We got to pay Justin Jefferson. They got Jordan Addison. They're moving towards the future. But when it comes to the Giants, because they hate Daniel Jones and they hate John Mara and they hate everything we stand for because we're boring and we just get shit done. Oh, you got to sign a running back. Oh, you got to pay Saquon Barkley. He's the face of your franchise. He's the only reason why you win games. This goes back to my opening statement 3 minutes ago. This is why you listen to me. Because guys like Cowherd, the Skip Baylesses, the Stephen A. Smiths, they don't watch the Giants. They don't watch Daniel Jones. You think they're going to go watch a player that they shit on like that? They think so little of Daniel Jones that Colin Cowherd said he's barely worth half of what he got paid, which means he's barely a $20 million quarterback in the eyes of Colin Cowherd. Stephen A. Smith does the Stephen A. giggle every time you bring up Daniel Jones. So I'm trying to understand, do you really think they're watching the Giants? You think they give a fuck about the Giants when they can go watch the Cowboys or they can go watch Mahomes? No. They watch a couple highlights. They see what everybody else says and they regurgitate like the sheep that they are. They follow the crowd. Whatever the narrative around the Giants is, they just follow suit, spit it out, go to the next subject. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. So when they see Saquon Barkley crying about his contract, and I might have to go back in on Saquon because the more and more I listen to that 2-minute clip, the more and more I get pissed off because this motherfucker came out and said, I want to be a Giant for life. This motherfucker came out and said, I'm willing to take a discount and I'm willing to be team friendly because my numbers didn't look good. This dude puts a smile on his face when he's really a wolf. He portrays to be a sheep or humble and innocent, and I'm willing to do this, and I want to be a Mr. Giant, but your actions speak louder than your words, Saquon. Every time you open your mouth, you're bitching. Every time your agent opens his mouth, he's asking for more money. Your actions don't match your words, homie. They're trying to make Joe Shane the bad guy. Colin Cowherd is trying to make Joe Shane and John Mara the bad guy when Saquon came out and asked for mad money. He ain't even worth the $14 million he turned down. Let's call it what it is. If the Giants paid Saquon Barkley $14 million, how many of y'all would be upset? How many people or, because unanimous execs like the Rip Jalen Hyatt and the Giants, they don't like to put it in. How many, anonymous execs will say, I can't believe they just paid him $14 million. This is why the Giants are stuck in the mud. This is why the Giants are wrong. This is why the Giants never win. They just overpaid a running back. Look at the Vikings. They're moving towards the future. They cut Dalvin Cook. They're paying Alexander Madison pennies. These rules only apply to the Giants because they want to tear us down. These rules only apply to the Giants because we're the kid in the cafeteria who everybody wants to laugh at. We're the kid in the cafeteria who people are throwing spitballs at. They're kicking my milk tray over. These are the things that are happening to us. But the problem is we're in the gym. We're getting buffer. The problem is we hitting the books. Our grades are getting better. The problem is we're leveling up. We're building our value. And now they have to change their opinion on us, and they can't do that. And it hurts. It hurts. When we win next year, when the Giants are balling next year, when Daniel Jones goes to the next level last year, it's going to make them fucking sick. And another thing, number 26, we'll do that with or without you. You're a running back. I've been saying it for months. I want you to get paid, but I didn't know you wanted that much money. I said it before, I say it again. He overplayed his hand. He should have took that money while it was hot. Now Danny got paid. Dexter Lawrence got paid. Bobby Okerike's on the team. Darren Waller's on the team. That pie got smaller, bro. You overplayed your hand. Read the room. How many times I got to say it? And another thing. One more thing. On Twitter, I tweeted that Dalvin Cook has been better than Saquon Barkley. He has. I'm sorry. You want to compare Saquon Barkley's numbers to Dalvin Cook's numbers the last 3 or 4 years? It's not even close. I don't care about talent. I care about results. And results in production, Dalvin Cook has been better. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.